All right. Hey, Megan. Hey, Cory. My name is
Hey,
Ken, and I write for Forbes Black. How are y'all doing today?
how you doing,
Good. How are
Kent?
you
Nice to meet you.
doing?
Pretty good.
Thank y'all for the opportunity. Just jumping into it, Megan, you've played a number of iconic roles throughout your career. So I want to ask you, what attracted you to this role in this story?
Quite a few different things. One of them being the empowerment aspect. The fact that I know that women and men can see themselves in this character and say, you know what, I'm worthy and I'm lovable and I deserve and I don't have to stick through this, even if I'm trying to be a good person, even if I'm trying to save someone, even if I'm trying to love someone through, that doesn't necessarily mean that I have to put up with this or stay here. And then also I love the mentality that Ava got to, which was ultimately deciding I'm not going to let this make me bitter. I'm going to allow this to make me better. And I'm going to accept and embrace this next season of my life. And so there was that because I feel like it's a very important story to tell. And then, working with Tyler, it was just for me, we've been trying to find the right thing. And when I read this, I was like, this be
Period.
And it was
Um,
it.
it.
Period.
This was it.
now, Cory, now Dallas, he might be considered by a lot to be a villain per se, by some standards, but he is still human. So I want to ask you, how did you approach just playing this deeply complex character?
You said it best. I played him from a human being perspective. I gave him, just a lot of backstory on what he really went through in his childhood, even threw a couple little things in there as well, just to kind of enhance the arc and where I was trying to take this character. Just to show that he was more than this so-called villain or bad person. He was actually a hurting person who hurt people, and but he didn't have the proper necessary tools to get past that, as he got older. So it just also shows that you should get help when you're going through something so you can know how to have better relationships in your future.
And speaking of help, I want to touch on that with you, Megan. Can you speak to how we, as allies to Black women, or just the friends or family of Black women who go through separations and divorces, can you speak to the importance of just creating those safe spaces and just giving them grace as they go through these situations?
Absolutely. That's everything. Having family, having friends, having people who love you unconditionally, who will tell you the truth, who will, help carry you, who will create that safe space that you can go to without the, I told you so or any of that, just love on them. That's invaluable because a lot of people don't come out of situations because they don't have anywhere to go. There
Mhm.
is no safe place to go. And when you create that, you give someone the strength for when they're ready to be able to know that they will rise again and that they will be loved through the process and that they're still lovable no matter what they've done or what's been done to them.
Thank you. And Cory, for my last question, like you just said in your previous answer, Dallas, a lot of the way he approaches love and marriage was influenced by his background, his upbringing. So could you speak to just how, as Black men, our upbringings and backgrounds can really just influence the way that we approach these relationships?
Yes, I believe your upbringing is very important. Also, I believe in, having fathers in these young Black men's lives. I'm very prominent in my children's lives. So it's just like you need that father figure as well, and that's very important. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. That's basically it.
Well, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate this opportunity. And I know y'all are booked and busy with Essence Fest. I'm still in New Orleans too. So thank
Oh,
y'all.
You mean you're
you're very
still in it, but you're
welcome.
not there? But you mean your body's still there? Like,
Well, I'm still in a hotel in New
oh, got it,
Orleans.
got it. You
I'm with
still
my
in
Ah,
mom, and this is her turn up time. So we here for a
it.
few days.
Tell your mom to turn up. Watch the movie July
yes.
11th. Make sure you tell mom to do that.
Yes,
Yes.
she wanted to be in here for the interview, but I was like, Ma, this work. So thank y'all so
All
much.
right,
We
thank
love that.
you.
Tell her we said
Next time,
hi.
bring it in. It's all
Thank
good.
you for
You
sure.
got it.
Have a good one, y'all.
You
Thanks so much,
too.
Kenny. Appreciate it. We'll send you back.